deserted.
Stay within you.
Glances,
Stay forever.
breathing lightly.
Pretty women, blowing out their candles, oh, combing out their hair. Even when they
leave you and vanish, they somehow can still remain there with
pretty women at the mirror,
in the garden,
letter writing,
flower picking,
weather watching, how they make a man sing proof of heaven as you're living. Pretty women, sir, pretty women, yes, pretty women, oh, pretty women.
Mr. Todd, you have to help me. Mr. Todd, please.
Out.
Mr. Todd!
Out!
All this shouting and running about, what's happened?
I had him! His throat was bare beneath my hand. No, I had him! His throat was there and he'll never come again.
Easy now, hush love hush, I keep telling you.
When?
What's your
Why
rush?
did I wait? You told me to wait, now he'll never come again. There's a hole in the world like a great black pit, and it's filled with people who are filled with shit, and the vermin of the world inhabit it. But not for long. They all deserve to die. Tell you why, Mrs. Lovett, tell you why. Because in all of the whole human race, Mrs. Lovett, there are two kinds of men and only two. There's the one staying put in his proper place, and the one with his foot in the other one's face. Look at me, Mrs. Lovett, look at you. No, we all deserve to die. Even you, Mrs. Lovett, even I. Because the lives of the wicked should be made brief. For the rest of us, death will be a relief. We all deserve to die. And I'll never see Joanna. No, I'll never hug my girl to me. Finished! Alright, you sir, how about a shave? Come and visit your good friend Sweeney. You sir, too sir, welcome to the grave. I will have vengeance, I will have salvation. Who sir? You sir? No one's in the chair, come on, come on. Sweeney's waiting, I want you bleeders. You sir? Anybody? Gentlemen, now don't be shy. Not one man, no, nor 10 men, nor 100 can assuage me. I will have you. And I will get him back, even as he gloats. In the meantime, I'll practice on less honourable throats. And my Lucy lies in ashes, and I'll never see my girl again. But the work waits. I'm alive at last, and I'm full of joy.
That's all very well, but what are we going to do about him?
Later on, when it's dark, we'll take it to some secret place and bury it.
Oh, yeah. Of course we could do that. Don't suppose he's got any relatives gonna come poking around looking for him. Seems a downright shame.
Shame?
Seems an awful waste. Such a nice plump frame. What's his name? Has or he can't be traced. Business needs a lift, debts to be erased. Think of it as thrift, as a gift, if you get my drift. Seems an awful waste. I mean, with the price of meat, what it is, when you get it, if you get it.
Ah.
Good you got it. Take for instance Mrs. Mooney at a pie shop. Business never better, using only pussycats and toast. Now a pussy's good for maybe 6 or 7 at the most. And I'm sure they can't compare as far as taste.
Mrs. Lovett, what a charming notion,
Well,
eminently
it does
practical,
seem
yet
a
appropriate as always. Mrs. Lovett, how I've lived without you all these years, I'll never know.
Think
How
about it,
delectable,
lots of other gentlemen are soon becoming
also
for a shame.
undetectable.
Why they think
How
of
choice,
all
how
their
rare,
pies.
for what's the sound of the world out there?
What, Mr. Todd, what, Mr. Todd, what is that sound?
Those crunching noises pervading the air.
Yes, Mr. Todd, yes, Mr. Todd, yes, all around.
It's man devouring man, my dear.
Then who are we to deny it in
here? These are desperate times, Mrs. Lovett. Desperate measures are called for.
Here we are, hot out of the oven.
What is that?
It's priest, have a little priest.
Is it really good?
So it's too good, at least. Then again, they don't commit sins of the flesh, so it's pretty fresh.
Awful lot of fat.
Only where it's sat.
Haven't you got poet or something like that?
Now you see the trouble with poet is how do you know it's deceased? Try the priest. Lawyer's rather nice.
If it's for a price.
Order something else though to follow, since no one should swallow it twice.
Anything that's lean?
Well then if you're British and loyal, you might enjoy Royal Marine. Anywhere it's clean, though of course it tastes of wherever it's been.
Is that squire on the fire?
Mercy no sir, look closer, you'll notice it's grosser.
Looks thicker, more like vicar.
No, it has to be grosser, it's green.
The history of the world, my love,
Save a lot of graves, do a lot of relatives' favours.
is those below serving those up above.
Everybody shaves, so there should be plenty of flavours.
How gratifying for once to know that those above will serve those down below. What is that?
It's fop, finest in the shop. Or we have some shepherd's pie peppered with actual shepherd on top. And I just begun. Is the politician so oily? It's served with a doily. Have one.
Put it on a bun, where you never know if it's going to run.
Fry the fryer, fry destroyer.
No, the clergy is really too coarse and too merely.
The nectar, it's compactor.
Ah, but always arrives overdone. I'll come again when you have judge on the menu. Have charity towards the world, my pet.
Yes, yes, I know, my love.
We'll take the customers that we can get.
Highborn and low, my love.
We'll not discriminate great from small. No, we'll serve anyone,
We'll
meaning
serve
anyone, and to anyone.